Well, y'all about as crooked as can be right there. Could have waited and had another half second. I might have got a new truck out of that deal. Guy driving that nice Dodge might have good insurance. Anyway, we're gonna go fishing. A different kind of fishing though. That's driving me nuts. I know it's got to drive me on. That ain't much better. That's still better. Anyway, we're gonna go fishing, but not conventionally. Not really unconventionally either. We're not gonna use dynamite or nothing. But we're gonna go fishing, and I'm gonna tell a story because, well, I like talking, I guess, mostly. We're sneaking over here onto a little creek. We come down here every once in a while as a family. I've come down here by myself. Did not bring anything to drink. That lady was obviously killing red ants. Maybe I don't get that. I understand if there's a big old red ant bed in your yard or something, and you're allergic or whatever. So I'm allergic to, not real bad, a little bit. Not a lot of bees. But, or wasps, rather. But everybody's like, well, I never seen no horny toads. Well, that's because you killed all that red ants. I mean, that's what they eat. Anyway, we're here. We're out fishing. Hopefully there's not a whole bunch more vandalism going to go on. Blocked in, so we'll block the road. There's a couple of places to fish. There's there, there's here, there's down there. And if I go down, that's where I'm going, down there. If I go down yonder, then I'll get blocked in if somebody whips into this one, and then I won't be able to get out. It's not that from one end of the, it's maybe 150 yards of area you can get to the creek right here. It's not like you can't walk from anywhere. So, let's go fishing. This video's not about the creek. It's not really even about me. When I was a kid, my father died really young. He died young. Well, he actually died at my age, that I am now. And a big old soft shell just stuck its head up. And then my mom chose to stay with him. She had sons and children. She'd continued the line. The thing is, you know, the stories or questions or whatever you ask your dad, you have to ask your mom when your dad's gone. I wanted to know about fishing because I wanted to know about fishing. I guess I was
10 or 11. First time I ever got to go fishing that I remember. And I asked my mom after we got back, because actually I was hooked after that. I found a hook, a dead minnow, and some string and a stick, and I put it together and I hooked a giant fish. He pulled around on the end of that line until it broke. I probably had him on the line for maybe 30 or 40 seconds. I was hooked after that. That was the end of Wes S. never fishing. But we'd talk about fishing and this, that, and everything. I asked Mom, I said, well, how'd y'all fish back in the day? Because I'm a kid and I think hooks and stuff like that are new inventions. I didn't realize that she was going to tell me probably one of the coolest stories ever. We would make do. She said, when I was little, we were really poor. And we would make fishing hooks out of whatever we could. And one thing that was really cheap is she was like, you could trade a Coke bottle for a whole package of safety pins. I was like, what? She goes, yeah, safety pins. She named a store that no longer exists. And his little 5 and dime. And she says, you can fish with safety pins. And so she got one and she showed me. And that's what we're going to do. She said, you make the hook out of the safety pin, you cut you a switch, and I think she said it took another 1 or 2 Coke bottles, and you could come up with fishing line. So we're going to fish with sewing thread, improvised cork. There's not empty wine bottles all over the place now anymore, and safety pins. Is that what you do?
What do we got to work with here? Yeah. Giganimous multitude. I switched one of my pocket knives for this thing. Safety pin. Open it up. It's a regular safety pin. Let's see that. That's it. That's special, no barbs. And then grab it here and straighten it out. And if you don't got wire cutters, it's no big deal, because it'll break, a stress break. Because they wouldn't have had multi-tool back in the day. Pretty good bark pin, or safety pin though. Then there's one hook, there's 2 hooks. This one you got to do a work to. We're not going to worry, that's not part of the video for today. Now we're working with this. The thing goes down, get you a 1/4 inch or so, bend it at about a 45, 30, 45, something like that, and get you, go over about an 1/8, and yeah, now we got a hook. And I went down to the local what do you call it, bamboo field, and dropped me just a really crappy fishing pole. Maybe I won't lose everything. If I catch anything big, I will.
This one's gonna work. Looks like we were fishing with a short pole. That sound y'all just heard, that is a chaparral, roadrunner. That bird that was always messing with the coyote. They are pretty smart. They don't go beep beep though. They make that noise. But sounds like a kind of like an owl with a digestive issue or something. Owl that ate a frog he shouldn't have, or something. Now I'm going back down the pole a little ways and tying off, just putting several hitches in it. That's in case the tip breaks. I'm still tied to something with my string. This fishing line that we're using, I checked it and it snapped at just under 2 pounds. I was really surprised that there was that much strength in a piece of sewing thread. I really was. And back in the day, she would have dug her worms. Me, on the other hand, I just picked up some worms while I was picking up, my worms while I was picking up my bobby pin or safety pin. And I'm just, I forget what it's called. I'm just wrapping the cut end around the long end. I do that 5 times. And for anything short of a whale, that's plenty. But, now seriously, this stuff is actually, it really surprised me. That's pretty stout stuff. Get some of these freshly dug worms. I had to go all the way to Canada to dig them up. That's what worms look like when you dig them up in Canada. Now the thing is, there's no barb on this. So you have to pay really close attention. Oh yeah, another thing, she said she would improvise a bobber. She said you just make a bobber. She said out of old cork or something. Not going to word it exactly the way she did. Something to the effect that there was always some old drunk leaving something laying around you could fish with. My mom wasn't real keen on alcohol consumption. I don't know if I've mentioned yet or not, my mom was Southern Baptist. So, yeah, she wasn't real keen on alcohol. Just put a twig in the line and wrap my string around it. Now we're gonna go fishing. See what happens. Y'all are done looking at me. camera is very precariously perched. Y'all see that? There it is. Now all we gotta do is hope there's a fish out there. Because the trick is ooh, as soon as something hits that, you got, oh, my stick's too short. As soon as something hits that, you got to pull it up out of water. Got a bite. Tricky part's going to be getting in on camera. May have to go round up some duct tape and fix fishing hook. I was just sitting there chatting away, didn't even have the camera turned on. Had to whittle down the thing. Couldn't find no duct tape. Did, however, find some of this. Couldn't make that fit in there real good. It's still kind of wobbly, so we're gonna just encase it. Just need a little something. If I'd had Gorilla Tape, I could have just put the Gorilla Tape on there and called it good, but I don't got no Gorilla Tape. Sometimes it pays to do trade work and have stuff in your vehicle. Even when you have to go to work, it still pays. I mean, when you get to go to work. Not that I'm opposed to people working for a living or anything like that. I think it's good for some folks. I'd still be doing it, but come to find out I'm allergic. I sure enjoyed getting up every day and going to work. It was like one of my favorite things ever to do, and then come to find out that, you know, according to my doctor, said work was killing me and they quit. It was yeah, that's sexy. That's my belly. I don't want to see that. I don't know, y'all might. Some of you guys are kind of strange. That's what I'm telling y'all about it. Elevation, scary. Grabbed the wrong tripod for this. Can y'all see what I'm doing out there? Maybe. If y'all get to see, you get to see. Don't. I'm not throwing the camera anything for y'all. I've watched my mom fish like this with normal hooks. Just pull perch out one right after another. That's what the bucket was for. She didn't sit down the whole time she's fishing. Just put that out there, bring that deal in. And she'd put all the perch in the bucket. And then she'd count the perch as she was letting them go. She didn't count while she was catching. She counted as she was releasing them. Now every once in a while she'd come across a big one that she'd be like, "You're not going nowhere." Except to the skillet. My mom did like a fried perch. Well, that was not a small fish. There are people catch 8 and 10 pound channel cat out here. My personal best out of this creek, I caught a 2.5 pound channel cat out of here once. I did out of the creek. Now I have caught upwards of 50 fish in a day out of here. I'm gonna turn you off now. I'm gonna go see if I can find them. No, turn you back up. Well, I didn't have the flipping camera going, and I finally got one on the bank. But as soon as I got him out of the water, that hook come out, and then I had to chase him down. He's kind of dirty. It's little green thumb fish. I think it's green thumb fish. Yeah, I'm gonna let him go take a bath. He needs a bath. It's dirty. Try that again. I'll turn the camera on this time.
Yes and no, Mr. D. Nope, joke 658. Okay, that one. Where's Wes at? Did he disappear on us?
No, I'm fishing. I had a fish.
It'll be okay, Anonymous. They're used to dropping that stuff off here. Yeah, there you go, Gil. Don't get caught, don't get caught. No, you guys are talking too fast for me now. It's a good thing, Laurie. I think I caught up. I think we lost Wes. The fish probably pulled him in the stream.
There's a lot of you people that come to my channel that make a lot of really encouraging comments, and I just wanted to take a minute to thank y'all for that. When I started YouTube, it was something to do. And it was fun. So, yeah. And then the next thing you know, I had 100 people that was subscribed to my channel. And then it had 500, and then it had 1,000, and then I had, I think I'm just a few shy of 5,000 right now. I've actually gone and met some of my subscribers, which is fun. It really is getting out and getting to meet the people that comment on your videos and come into your live streams. I haven't met a subscriber yet that I regret meeting, let's put it that way. I've actually gotten to meet a few bigger channels, way bigger than mine. All that being said, I really appreciate the positive comments. I appreciate all my Patreon people. I'm really hoping to catch a fish here, because at this point, this time of day, if I caught that fish, he'd be headed for the skillet. I'm hungry. A lot of the things that I show on my channel is stuff that I just took for granted. I just figured anybody could figure it out. Or that, you know, when we grow up, we always think that everybody grows up the same way we do. And, well, that's a mistake on our part. We never know what the other person went through, what the other person knows. Much to my surprise, I have learned stuff from people that live in the city. That was a big perk. And yeah, the perch and the catfish are rising to the top, hitting grasshoppers and wasps. So maybe wasting the time with this here worm. That was about all I wanted to say, really. Thank y'all. Keep liking my videos, I hope. I appreciate all you people that share them on your social media. That's really helped my watch time and my view count a lot. I need to find out if a fella can bowfish in here. I could have stuck me several of them little red-eared sliders already. I'd like to see some of the red ears go away and get some of the indigenous back. Too many people letting their pet turtles go, and now we got them all over the place. Y'all still out? Don't know. I'm gonna give this a few more minutes. If it doesn't happen, I guess I'm gonna go get one of them catfish out of the freezer and just cook and eat it. Or something. Y'all still out?
There he is. Trying to find that invisible turtle right there. That's a red-eared slider. He's about the size of a rugby ball, bigger than a rugby ball.